Good morning, April 14th, starting off 6:28 in the morning, Max Patch Road. Just got dropped off by Jim. Great stay with Jim and Lisa. Many thanks. Got the white light on. Let's get to walking. Mile 255. Going up. Let's see, what do we got going on here? More signs. Summit access. All right, we're taking the white blaze. We're here. The red is the Appalachian Trail. Please stay on trail, we're not going to the summit. First view of the morning. Perfect timing. Steps. The summit. Mile 255.5. The summit of Max Patch. I think of all the miles I've hiked, this is the most expansive view thus far. I think that's that funny looking tower I had lunch at 2 days ago. Mile 256. And that section of Max Patch, you know, the bald, I don't know, maybe a half a mile walk and just open space. Really cool, especially walking towards the sunrise. Mile 257. There's a shelter down there. I'm gonna keep going, no break yet. Here's a new flower. I haven't seen this on the trail yet. Not sure what it is, but it's pretty. Mile 258. Some really enjoyable hiking. The treadway is great. Coming up on a little bridge, simply supported with one handrail. There's another bridge that I crossed. It actually had a plate on it, a wood plate, stated 2019. But great to use the local materials for the construction. So yeah, bridges. I enjoy looking at the bridges. When I first started working for the Virginia Department of Transportation, I worked in our bridge office. And although I was designing retaining walls, so if you remember the video about the soil nail wall, I got pretty excited about that, if you couldn't tell. And my friend Mike, that's all he heard, soil nail wall. He's a good engineer. But anyways, I worked in our bridge office for, I don't know, 20 months, but then went over to our construction materials group. Got involved with pavement smoothness. And we would spend a lot of time making sure that pavements, asphalt or concrete, was smooth. Smooth pavements last longer, quieter, and more enjoyable ride. Lots of benefits. Well, I'm at a transportation conference. I was a speaker. I don't know, there might have been 200-300 people in the crowd, and I was going to talk about pavement smoothness. Well, I decided to open up with a joke, and the joke was, what do you call a piece of rough pavement separated by two bumps? Silence. A bridge. Well, many people in the room laughed. They saw the humor. Regretfully, The chief engineer was in the audience, and his previous assignment was as the state bridge engineer. I'm not quite sure. Him and I were simpatico with my humor. Mile 259. There's Trog in front. Mile 260. Lemon Gap. Going 5.4 to max patch. Garin Flow Gap. 7.8. That's where we're getting picked up tomorrow. Mile 261. Mile 262. And another nice open view. Just past Bougie Mule, Fashion, and Pit Stop for like the third time. Ran into her. So shout out to Pit Stop in Viva Las Vegas and Snake Eyes. A couple folks that I connected a few years back and did a couple days of hiking with them. Hope they're following along. Viva Las Vegas. Pit Stop, Snake Eyes. Mile 263. Mile 264. 10 o'clock. 9.6. No rounding up. Does not count. Still holding steady at 10 by 10 for the trip. Mile 265, and calling a little bit of audible. Gonna stretch another 5+ miles to a shelter, and that'll shave a day off our schedule into Hot Springs. Downhill. Mile 266. First snake of the hike. I think I blew out Trog's eardrums, screaming.
What?
Mile 267. Mile 268. Garin Flow Gap. 3.4 miles to Deer Park Mountain Shelter and 6.6 to Hot Springs. Let's get going. Hour and a half of hiking. Set up the tent. Mile 269. Mile 270. Mile 271. Mile 272. Deer Park Shelter, maintained by Carolina Mountain Club. Let's check it out. Coming into the shelter, bear box. So, trail today, left at 6:30, got in at 2:15. 17.3 miles. Oop, have that removed. Glad we pushed. All right, I got this coin from Jim. He's a part-time search and rescue officer for National Park Service at Smoky Mountain National Park. Much appreciated, Jim.
Hello, everyone. I am Trog. We are at Deer Park Mountain Shelter. We decided that we're going to save the 3 miles tomorrow so we can work up an appetite for the diner. And I'm sitting here hydrating because it's important to hydrate when it's hot out.
And I guess we're going to eat some food because eating food is also good for hydration, but we don't have any venison. You would think we'd have venison at a deer park, but no venison.
All right, well, we're going to get up and go to the cafe. Hopefully we'll be the first ones there tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Crayola. I'm the epitome of being a Marine. I have my emergency rations here.
Oh my gosh. Sean, did you get that? Nice aerial view of our campsite and shelter. And that. Nice. Finishing up day 29, 14 April 2026, in the tent at the shelter, about 3 miles outside of Hot Spring. Great day today. Trail conditions could not have been better. Did get a little warm, maybe up to 80 around 1 o'clock. So that slowed me down a bit, but nonetheless, 17.7 miles, 3,200 feet of ascent and 5,100 feet of descent. So tomorrow, another super early start because the diner opens at 6. So, got to get the bottomless coffee. Mile marker, signing out.